Hello, everybody. I hope you can join us. We decided, Kate and I, she's behind the camera right now, we have just come over to see the amazing, she calls it flexible seating. I don't think it's flexible seating. It's like this coffee house elevated the notches of what flexible seating actually looks like. So we're in Christine Richen's classroom. This is at Corona Ranch Elementary, and we just have to show you it live and on video, because in the podcast you're going to hear us trying to describe it, but there are no words to describe what you're about to see. So take it all in, all the Harry Potter, all everything. And then I walked in and almost died. So I hope you can get the full effect in here.
Welcome. Here's your cup of coffee.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So this is Christine, everybody. I know you can't really say hi. I'm sure we have like 57 viewers right now watching. Anyway, so this is her coffee bar. So if you want to just come and take a peek. This is the coffee bar, and I'm going to let her explain what happens over here with the tea and the mugs and everything for her students.
So this is a place where the kids can come and have either hot tea, sugar-free cocoa, regular cocoa, or if they want the herbal teas. So every Friday when we silent read, they get to have a cup of something, go to wherever they want in the room, and enjoy their little drink and reading.
And how long do you allow your children to silent read for with a cup of hot cocoa?
At least 30 minutes. I will never, ever give that up.
It's so beautiful.
Never.
Okay, so we're just going to sort of take a walk,
Sure.
okay? And then Christine can sort of, okay, we'll go with this spot first.
Okay.
So these are just the nooks and crannies, and then
One
you
of the
can
living
maybe
rooms?
explain what
Sure.
happens in these areas.
Sure. Well, when the kids come in, they already know what to do. They go straight to their space, any space that they want to read at, and they get busy enjoying their book. And we have lots of little nooks to be at. There's a living room over there, a smaller living room here. There's some chairs. There's Einstein's library over there, and futons and sofa couches. They've got the floor, or they can go to one of the tables.
And look at all the magazines. So these are all
They can
Scholastic
read
News.
magazines.
Do you have
Sure.
them all subscribed to
Recycled.
that? How do you have so many?
No, because I did
This is
have
a-
them for years,
Okay.
and I thought, why throw them away? These are great articles. They're
they are.
still relevant, you know.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's and they know where they want to be. Some kids just want to lay on the floor, or some of them actually like to go under the tables.
And then this over here.
This is our cyber cafe, so they can come here and take AR tests. Often they do research here. I always tell them if there's a problem and they can't solve it and they can't figure it out unless it's a test, get up and figure out how to solve the problem. Whether it be with a dictionary, a computer, be resourceful. Don't wait for me to tell you how to solve your own problem. So,
And speaking of resourceful teachers, I don't know if you recognize CNUSD teachers. Look at this desk right here. This is our old,
computers.
ugly sort of
Chalkboard paint.
computer. And then, so did you sand this one, or you?
No,
you
I just put
painted this
chalkboard
one?
paint on it. Yeah, they can use chalkboard markers on it.
Yeah. So all these are chalkboard paint. Here are some tables that were sanded down and painted.
Sanded and painted. If you don't look too close, you won't notice all the defects. But kids don't care, you know.
No.
Feels like home. So
And this is all off of Facebook
Marketplace.
Okay. And then this is the Einstein's library.
Einstein's library, where they can check out books. I have a librarian, but I put the books into genres so the kids will enjoy just, finding a book that their interests, meet.
And so these are all by genres, and you'll hear in the podcast an amazing shift and change that was made as far as like how to categorize a classroom library. So I'm gonna let her explain that to you. Just the change.
I did. You can kind of see there's some the AR levels behind, but I'm not a big believer in the AR system anymore, because the reason children didn't want to read is because they knew I was going to make them take a test, and they weren't always successful with it. So I changed my whole mindset to, with Donald and Miller's theory, and instead, let's just put everything into genres. What are you interested in? find a book that interests you, because that's the buy-in they need. They just want to enjoy the book. And if they can't enjoy the book because they're too busy worrying about an AR test, what's the joy in reading? And that's not going to create a lifetime reader. A lifetime reader is somebody that enjoys it so much that they can't put the books down and they want to keep reading. Mm-hmm. I do encourage them to, hey, find out how you do on the AR test. Why not? Go take it anyways. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it, but it is a good way to gauge if your book level's too high, too low. If you found maybe it was boring, maybe you're going to look at the level and go, wow, that was kind of low for me. That's probably why I didn't enjoy it. So, it acts as, it helps that way.
Right. Well, and sometimes, I know you had mentioned this, but I felt it as well. Sometimes if your students are not yet reading at levels that they feel proud of,
right,
it kind of hinders. They don't want.
Nobody knows.
They don't want to go to the basket of books at a second grade level.
Yes,
when they're in fifth grade.
That is so. I could just imagine myself doing that. That would just would hurt me. Yeah,
that is just like tarnishing their identity as a reader.
that puts them in a fixed mindset for sure. Yeah.
So anyway, so this is Einstein's library. Look at this teacher area, which I
love. A little messy. If you don't look at the stuff.
No,
everything's good.
No,
but I got rid of the teacher desk.
Okay.
Because I just didn't want a desk full of stuff all the time. I know what I have to work on. Right. I know what I have to turn in. I know what I have to, file at home.
And do you feel like the more space we have, the more piles we just create? Because that's what I.
Yes, and I got rid of the file cabinets. No, that's why I got rid of all my file cabinets except that one. Okay. And as you when you walked in, you saw the file cabinets have their things in it. Mm-hmm. I don't have desks, so the kids store their things in lockers and cubbies, and I save their valuable things in.
Okay.
Their valuable folders in there. So
I really love.
And this is an antique too.
Oh yeah, I love this light.
You see this? This is an antique student's desk. Look at this.
Yeah, that is
$30.
So cool.
I even asked the lady, I go, are you sure? This is an antique.
Yeah, that is
really
cool.
I just want to get rid of it. So I love this. And that's all I need for this. And you have these ladybugs that project everything.
Right.
Well, I never thought of this, but I didn't even buy this for this reason, but somebody was getting rid of this art table for like $10.
Okay.
And I put it here, thought, wait a minute. The kids come up and they do math problems.
Stop it.
And we just pull the paper through. And the next one comes up.
That is so cool.
Isn't that clever? I wished I'd have thought of that. It just kind of happened upon it. It just happened.
Oh, that is awesome.
This is cool. This is really fun.
Okay, and this you found also on
Marketplace? People, you know what? People will pay you to take their stuff. They just want their stuff to go away.
Right. Okay.
I even got this for I think I got this for like $20. And it was a family. I got something else from it. I don't remember what else they gave me. I thought, wow, this could sit 4 or 5 kids.
Right.
And my Legos are in here. And I initially bought this to match the futon that's ripped that I got free. But then when I saw that it's perfect seating, it just all fell into place. It's crazy.
And I think, and just so, when people think about, flexible seating or letting the kids go wherever, sometimes they say like, oh, well, what do you do for the kids that need to focus or they don't want to be around people? And so this is her space.
This
and then
is their focus wall. Yeah. If they want to get away and just not be able to see anything or any distractions, they just come here, pull this out, and
so it sort of signals that, like, oh, these are the kids that are working. Leave them be.
Alone. And that nobody bothers anybody though. They want to be where they are.
Right.
And the novelty of I get to be my friend, that's gone. Okay. It's not like you have to hold that over them anymore. Like, well, next week I'll let you sit by a friend.
Right.
Now I can sit by anybody at any time as long as I'm learning.
Yeah.
As long as I'm responsible for my learning, it's never a question where I have to go. So. They have so much more power themselves.
And so here's the kidney table. So there's still small groups going on in here.
That's just happening.
Which
it works,
is lovely. And then I do want to highlight, Kate, I don't know if you can see, but so all around the room are these beautifully framed pictures of the students, and then they describe themselves, and so she put them all together. So all around the classroom you can see these.
Looks like a family room.
It does. It's totally a family. It's so precious. These kids are going to remember this for the rest of their lives.
I am too.
I mean,
I'm done changing rooms.
Oh yeah.
I'm the teacher that changes Hogwarts,
Okay.
But this time they're like, well, are you going to change? It's like, never.
Yeah, no.
Never am I going to change it again. This is it. We're done.
So
All
with
done.
these right here, and then those lockers, the kids have enough, like, their own stuff. Because that's what you hear a lot too for teachers. It's like,
where do you put
where
the
do you
stuff?
put all their stuff?
This is how you do it, or I got lucky with the lockers. I mean, I did see a lot more lockers in Marketplace that people are just getting rid of, like schools, and so it's not like they don't exist.
Yeah,
they're out there.
Okay. And then,
keeps your room cleaner too.
And then if you notice, everybody, all the lights all around, there's different lighting that goes on. There's you can't smell it, but there's a Scentsy going on.
Cinnamon vanilla.
Yeah, and everything has its space, and it's just so beautiful. Thanks. I love it.
I do too.
So just for all of you that might be watching, there is going to be an open house November 29th. And what does the open house exactly mean?
Well, I guess you come on in and you just get to look around, and then we get, as a community, we get to talk about, how do we all set up flexible seating in our class, and what does it look like? Where can we go to get things? Just resources. And,
So if you're available November 29th from
3:45 to 5, I think she said.
Okay, 3:45 to 5. You can come, you can tour the classroom, and then get ideas and resources and things like that. So we hope you enjoyed this slight tour, and then she will be featured on a future episode of CNUSD Ed Chat.
And if you're just hesitating to come, I highly recommend you come. This video and the pictures are not doing it justice. You will not regret coming into this room.
And get a cup of coffee.
Coffee or cocoa. Yeah. Come on in.